Hi everyone, it's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 327th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. Today is June 26, 2021. It's a Saturday. I took the privilege to make a video. So welcome to my old and new subscribers. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to visit with me. This week has been a very busy but productive week for me. I was able to go and make some errands along with some trips. So last Monday, I was able to go to Tabora to buy some necessary yarns that I needed in the shades that I needed. And also, I was able to go to the Divisoria mall. So last Monday, I was able to pick up this yarns here. So for the 50-gram ball ones, I purchased two red ones and two black ones in 50 grams. Then I was able to pick up the golden yellow yarns. They're not available in 50 grams, so I purchased two packs of them in a pack of 10 that are 18-gram balls. And then I went ahead and gone to the next store where I bought the Monaco acrylic yarns. And I purchased the colors that I wasn't able to pick up the last time. So I bought ones in this light brown or khaki color here. Some light yellows, the browns. I was able to use two of these colors here. And those are my yarn purchases. I went last Monday early in the morning, coming to noon, and it has been raining, so it's beginning to have some heavy rains when I was along Tabora. So I decided to go to a nearby mall, which is the Divisoria Mall. So I went there just to wait for the rain to stop or for it to weaken a bit. And I roamed around and I purchased some tops. So this is one of them. I'm really not planning to buy some stuff, but when I was there, I got some bargains. So if you buy this in wholesale, which is 3 pieces and above, you have a discount. So I went ahead and buy one so that I can also use them during my podcast. And while I was there, I was just roaming around, and I have some clips of it that I will put on the end parts of this podcast. If you're interested with that, I will please just lessen the volume. I'm showing you around all of the stores that are there. They have different stores and different items that they sell around there. So it's quite nice to be able to go there once in a while. So during Monday, I was also able to meet with one of my customers that ordered from me the tumbler holders that was customized for the tumblers that he is using. So during the late in the afternoon, I was able to meet with him here at our main street. So I was able to make that sale during Monday afternoon. And they decided to roam around since they wanted to see the food street here. When they came, it's not yet, some of them are not yet open, but I think they just roamed around to see what our street have for them. And then last Tuesday, I was able to make another errand. So one of our kagawad from our barangay has been going through houses, sending some forms that we need to fill out for the application for the national ID, which is a universal ID that we can use for different transactions. So they have sent us that to fill out. So um, within the 15 years old and above, we needed to have the national ID. So we needed to fill it out for an interview. And in that form, they have the part there looking for the blood type. And Up until now, that I'm 38 years old, I wasn't able to know what blood type I am. I thought I was a type O since my papa is a type O and also my brother. So, since I needed to have my blood checked for my white blood cell, every time I go to my counseling, because I am drinking a medicine that I needed to check for my white blood cell, I went to a lab to have my CBC, and since I was there, I had my blood type checked also. So now I know that I am B positive. From before, I thought I was a type O, but I am the same as my mama and my ate, which is a B, type B. So now I know that part of my history. If ever I go somewhere, I will be able to tell that. And since I was there, there's this grocery store just near there, which is Super 8. So I'm quite glad to have that trip because I have bought hash browns that we were able to enjoy with the kids these past days. And yesterday, there was some leftovers of it that we were able to eat with my mama. So now she's asking that maybe sometime soon I will be able to buy more of that. So that is Tuesday, and Wednesday I was able to have my payment from AdSense. It took about 7 months for me to reach my threshold, but I'm quite happy to have some payment every now and then. And then last Thursday, my tita and I went to a place where we'll get our PW payout for our PWD allowance, uh, which took about 6 months. Um, and when we were going there, we ride on his motorcycle. Although we had a bit of an accident, we bumped into someone and we fall from the motorcycle, but we don't have any major injuries, so we're quite lucky about that. And my tito, he bumped his shoulders, so it has been aching. And along with that injury, he has some scratches on his knee. But some people helped us out to go to the sidewalk with the motorcycle, and we were able to go home, and we were able to continue and line up for the PWD allowance that we needed to accomplish during that time. So that was Thursday. It has been a very busy week for me. Yesterday, I had another pick up from my Shopee. I have another sale on Shopee, so I'm quite happy to have that every now and then. So now I'm going to show you guys the projects that I have been making this past days or this past week. I wasn't able to make a tutorial because I don't wasn't able to finish the snowman yet, and I have been busy this week, so I was able to pick that up. So I'm just gonna show you this project that I was able to accomplish this week, which is this another block stitch grab gun. This is how it looks like. It's also who inspired, although it has a different type of design to it. I was hoping that I will be able to put this along with the other panel, but the customer has given me another picture to refer to. So instead of this, I'm going to use that one. I'm hoping that it will be the same size because it has different number of blocks to it. So the graph that I use is this one. And as you can see, I have lines on it that I'm jotting down as I go. So since the customer doesn't want this design here, I think I'm going to turn it into another project to keep or maybe to sell on Shopee at another listing. So that is the first project. And also Rhoda has been asking me to make her a bonnet or a beanie that is also pool inspired. So I started it the other day, and this is how it came up so far. It is using double crochets. So I was able to make another one and I was able to show you, but it is folding, so I decided to remake it. So I'm in this part where I think I'm gonna put the red parts. From the picture, she wanted it to have some ear flaps and some tassels to it, and it has the face of Pooh Bear. I'm quite happy to have done this one. I'm still continuing it. I'm gonna show it to her once it is done. So for some update. And then I have some more of the Mandala crossbody bags. That is from the tutorial of Creggy's Crochet. So she's a fellow Filipino crocheter and tutorial maker. I will put her link on the description box below. She has different other designs that you can make. But this one, I really love it because the design pops out. And I have another one made using, so 118-gram ball makes this much. And I needed to use another ball to continue and to connect them. And then lately, I have been making some items for Mavi. It is getting numb right now. So I'm gonna show you the items. I was able to give it to my sister-in-law. It is using this mercerized cotton thread here. So I have made her some beanies with a simple design of double crochet and then some trimming or ribbing of basket weave stitch. So I was able to make her one in this color here, and I'm using mercerized cotton thread because if I use acrylic yarn, it will be scratchy for her and it will be kind of sweaty for her. So mercerized cotton thread is really the appropriate yarn to use here in the Philippines for baby clothes or dresses. I have been researching online for dresses because my niece, my eldest niece, she's asking for a matching dress for the bonnet that I have given Mavi lately in this color here. So I decided to research on that, and I have started one, although I am quite apprehensive about the sizing of it. This is how it looks so far. This is the yoke part of the dress. I really like the design. It's a simple design with some open work to it. But I needed to incorporate another color of thread. So I don't have any white anymore. So I am choosing between a light blue, a light green, and a gray. So I'm going to ask my niece which color I needed to incorporate with this one. Although I'm quite apprehensive about this part here because I think it is becoming really small. And the yarn that is used from the tutorial I'm referring to, she uses an Alize yarn. So I don't know if that's a fingering weight type of yarn, but I think mercerized cotton thread is a fingering weight type of yarn. So it's still in the experimental stage, but she wanted a matching dress for the bonnet that I gave Mavi so that she can picture her with a matching dress and beanie for Mavi's second month, because on her first month, my eldest niece has pictured her with a dress. And then I wanted to make more beanies for her, so I picked out this green yarn here and started one. I'm going to use the same design for the first one that I made her, just a simple design. And then maybe I'm thinking of putting some ears on it just to spiff it up or to make it adorable in a way. So those are most of the projects that I want to share with you guys, along with my small haul and some errands I was able to accomplish this week. Yesterday also I have another order filled out and picked up. So it is for an AirPods case. AirPods case pouch. I think it's an earphone. So I made two of them in this violet color here. The other one is bigger and the customer chose the bigger size. So I think I'm going to also list this on my Shopee account. It is a simple drawstring pouch. So I use chains for this string, and then it's a simple single crochet all around. And for the trimming, I use crab stitch. So that is also one of the items I was able to finish this week. And I have another order for a character coin purse that is Tinkerbell and Periwinkle design. So I'm gonna study that later because the customer asked for it. And these are the colors that I am choosing from to match with this color here. What do you guys think? I always think that beige or pink color goes well along with gray. But then if you match it with this green one, it also looks quite cute. And also for the blue one, light blue one. So what do you guys think? I'm gonna ask my sister-in-law and my niece, whichever they prefer. And I'm also hoping that these two balls here will be enough for the whole dress. I am referring to this design on YouTube that I have found. I think it's very cute. I will put the link on the description box below. So those are most of it. I'm still drinking my coffee because it's early morning still and it has gone cold right now. And I also have snatched some snacks from downstairs, which are this Hello wafer, chocolate covered wafers here. When I was in high school, I loved snacking with this right here. And sometimes I don't have enough money to buy lunch. So this is the snack that I prefer eating while in high school. So those are most of it. The other day, my uh, eldest niece had our vaccine ID printed out because we can use it to go to different places. We can just show it and they can permit us maybe to go in certain establishments. So that's the other day. I'm quite happy and grateful that I have my niece to print out the waybills that I use for Shopee. I wanted to buy a waybill printer, but she said that the printer will have a use if I just ask from her. So those are most of it. I am watching this Netflix original on Netflix, which is called Sweet Tooth. So that is kind of nice to watch recently, mainly for me because of the character of Big Man that comes along Gus in his travels. So that is a recent binge watching show that I have recently. And then I was able to finish watching Kim's Convenience. It has 5 seasons to it and I really enjoyed watching it. So those are most of it. For some shout outs, I will put it on the description box below along with some links and my social media accounts or some tutorial links. If you guys are interested, please do check out all most of my tutorials if you are able to. Please like and subscribe and please comment. I usually read them and put a heart on them once I read them. And if ever I had a chance to reply, I will. For some shop updates, I have some listing that I needed to put, but we are anticipating some trips during July. So my brother-in-law is scheduling a trip for us, family, to go to somewhere where we are permitted to go. That's gonna be on July, and July is gonna be Marius's 13th birthday, July 8th. I have my counseling July 6th, which I usually have every 6 months. So I'm looking forward to that trip also. And then the weather today, it is quite sunny, although it's not really humid anymore. So it's quite nice to have a sunny day. But really you need to bring umbrella and water and sometimes fan whenever you go outside. If you are going to go outside for hours. So those are most of it. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and the clips that I have taken this week I will put in the end parts along with some clips or some slideshow of the projects I was able to accomplish. Maybe I will put a picture of the beanies I was able to make this past days on the slideshow. So that's it from me. Happy crocheting everyone. I hope you're having a fine day and some crafting time along with some family bonding time. So that's it from me. Bye for now. Okay, drugstore. Sorry again, going somewhere. It's raining. It's raining in Divisoria. I just went to Tabora to buy some yarn. And it's raining. So I'm here by Divisoria Mall. Just waiting for the rain to stop. And here are toys and other items that are sold here. But some stores are closed right now. I'm just gonna roam around until the rain stops a bit. I'm by the food court right now, just resting for a while. Maktabu by Merienda again by Liliana. Merienda. I'm going home. Just gonna pick up some items from the grocery store. I'm having my ID Xerox here. I have some gloves. House there that's full of plants. See, those are gloves. Different colors. Very nice. Now here are cleaning up for my PWD pension. This is the line and going inside there. Shaded by just left here. So I just had my payout for my PWD allowance. And I'm going home. I'm by the plaza here in front of the church. And this is Santa Nina Church here.